Hello, I'm AnneAlecksson. I am the soul speaker, giving a voice to the power within, and I've literally just come out of the channeling that I've just done for this week's higher guidance message. You can probably see that I'm beaming. I have such a sense of joy and happiness and hope and excitement for the future after the message that has just come through, which I'd love for you to go and watch now. We are all that is, as are you, and we continue to remind you that you are simply the physical manifestation of all that is. You are not separate from all that is. You are a drop of all that is, playing through a human experience by choice. We'll say that again. By choice. You made the choice to play this game. Your playing field is in crisis, and we urge you at this time to stop the consumerism, to stop the waste, to stop the damage to ecosystems, to start the caring of all things. And you are, of course, but one person. And so we speak directly to you as that one person today. And we say to you that you can contribute to the world that you wish to now inhabit, now that you have decided that it's time to change the playing field that you've been playing on. And the way to do that is to change the player. In other words, to change self. And the crisis within self right now is that you don't know how to treat yourself. In other words, you're full of self-criticism, you're full of self-loathing, or even just simply unself-love, as we like to call that more subtle level of not being in love with self as fully as we are, you see. And so at this juncture, as you come out of one year and into another, we want you to leave behind the old playing field. We want you to leave behind the old player. We want you to step into a new player, a player who knows that he or she is enough, who knows that self-criticism no longer serves you, who knows that in the releasing of self-criticism will also be a release of criticism in the collective world, who knows that by becoming peace within will create peace in the world, who knows that by being compassionate within and with self will cause greater levels of compassion within the world. You know these things. You know these things. You've been learning them, you've been studying them, and you've even been doing them from time to time. Sometimes doing them and then forgetting to do them. Sometimes doing them and then jumping back into the way of the old player, so to speak. And so today we say to you, it is time to finally leave the old playground, to leave the old playing game, to leave the old player behind. There is an opportunity coming on your big day of celebration. And because we like to keep a light humour, we would also say, on the day that the fat man rides the sky, you will, as you look up, notice a new level of brightness, a new beam coming from the moon, La Luna. You will open your heart and allow that light in. Allow new levels of compassion, allow new levels of peace, allow new levels of self-love to enter you through the invitation of that full moon on that special day. Take the time to do that. Take the time to do that, and then walk into the next day. Once you've gotten over your hangover, walk into the next day as the new player, on the new playing field. The new playing field which is peaceful, the new playing field which is filled with compassion, where there is no child left behind, so to speak. By being the new player, by no longer allowing yourself to play the old game. And the way to do that is to take all those things that you wish were outside of you, in other words, all the things that you desire for the game you're playing, in other words, peace and compassion and love and joy and abundance. Take all those things and put self in front of them. In other words, allow yourself abundance, allow self-compassion, allow self-praise, allow self-love. Become the new player, demand a new playing field, and start a new game. We think you got it. And we are done. Thank you.